Happy Thursday, Rutgers. I'm Ivha Enike-Ekhelar.
And I'm Adia Dauti. We've got a thrilling show lined up for you. It is Thursday, February 15th, 2018.
Ashley Cornish will give you the regional and big picture forecast for the day.
Chloe Cooper will also paint the town scarlet at the Cardboard Canoe Races.
Priti Kantesaria from the School of Engineering will come by to talk about Engineers Week.
We've got tons to get to. Let's wake up, Rutgers.
Hello and welcome, Rutgers. It's great to be here on this sunny Thursday morning.
We're here to wake you up every Thursday morning this semester with all of the exciting news, events, and weather. So, Eva, yesterday was Valentine's Day. What did you do?
So I had a beautiful Valentine's Day with a beautiful dinner for one with myself. I had a lot of spaghetti and a lot of fruit, strawberries, chocolates, and it was amazing.
That's awesome. You know, dinner for one.
Yeah. Did you do anything?
I was actually baking for 2 days straight. I was making apple pie, cookies, cheesecake. I was just baking all day. My roommates were like, "Are you okay? Like, you've been in the kitchen like all day." And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Like, I just got to finish this. And then one of my batches got messed up and I had to redo it and everything. But it's fine. We're fine.
So we both had really food-filled Valentine's Days.
I mean, is there any other way to spend Valentine's Day? Let's be real.
I know, food is basically love.
Ashley, what did you do for Valentine's Day?
Hey guys, I also had a really food-filled Valentine's Day. Me and my roommates went to the Chocolate Fantasy event over at the dining hall, and we started off with like a nice salad to kind of like warm myself up, and then we went like ham at the chocolate fountain. I got like skewers of fruit, but then I like proceeded to cover them in chocolate. I got like chocolate covered pretzels. We had like a whole bunch of like chocolate mousse cake. It was a great time. And then we just like hung around and like just appreciated each other, because Valentine's Day is about love, not being in a relationship. Well, it is about being in a relationship, but it's mainly about love. All right, back to you guys.
Honestly, Ashley, you're lucky that I wasn't there with you. I would have embarrassed you and all of your friends and put my head underneath the chocolate fountain and, you know, no fruit, nothing, just chocolate straight like that.
I know, chocolate fountains are honestly the dream. I would also embarrass myself with a chocolate fountain. I have embarrassed myself with a chocolate fountain.
Ooh, that's like a story.
So for later on in the show, we're going to talk about Engineers Week. They have lots of events for their Spirit Day. Have you ever been to any of these events?
I actually haven't. So I am a transfer student, so this is my second semester at Rutgers. So I haven't been to any of the Cardboard Canoe Races, but I'm looking forward this year to go with my engineering friends.
Yeah, actually the Cardboard Canoe Races is one of my favorite events to watch, and it's just really fun to see someone build they build canoes out of cardboard and tarp and duct tape, and then they try to float it across a pool like a canoe. And it's actually just really fun to see like people just sink.
No, I think it's like really interesting too to like see like what method is gonna work. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, and it's also really great to see like all these boats, like the ones you don't think will make it that make it across.
Right. It's always ones you don't think.
Yeah, it's always
like,
the underdogs. Yeah, and later on in the show, we're actually going to talk to Priti Kantesaria, who's from the School of Engineering. So she's going to talk to us more about Engineers Week and give us the scoop on all the great events that we could go to.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of like events going on at Rutgers, and like even tomorrow is Chinese New Year, so there's going to be events and stuff.
Yeah. So a lot of events going on campus, and if you would like, including Access Week, which is taking place next week, which we're also going to cover, but for this week, if you have anything planned, let's take a look at the, before we can get to the rest of the show, let's see how much you know.
When is National Engineers Week? We'll find out the answer right after this break.
Bullying isn't just in person. Now, bullying can be over text messages, phone calls, or social media. And it can happen to anyone. Students who believe to be victims of verbal assault, intimidation, bullying, harassment, or defamation should report any incident to the Dean of Students of their college, school, or campus. You can also file a complaint at the New Brunswick Office of Student Conduct at 115 College Avenue. If you or someone you know is being bullied, don't be afraid to speak up and reach out. For more information on bullying, visit compliance.rutgers.edu/bullying.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Before the break, we asked, when is National Engineers Week? Now it's time to find out the answer.
It is next week, February 19th to the 23rd. Chloe Cooper will paint the town scarlet and take us through the Cardboard Canoe Races later in the show. The Cardboard Canoe Races are one of the many fun e-week events every year.
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, the Cardboard Canoe Races are a really fun event to go to that highlight engineers in such a fun way. So the event is actually held indoors, but if you have anything planned outdoors, either for next week or this week, let's see the weather for today to find out what you should plan for.
Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry I missed you guys last week, but the weather girl was feeling a little bit under the weather, but I'm back and ready to give you your forecast for today. All right, so today we had a morning low of 34 degrees, which is pretty high above our average of 24 degrees, not quite as warm as our average high of 42 degrees, which we will be breaking. We will be getting pretty hot today, not as hot as our record of 75 degrees, which was set back in 1949, and thankfully not as cold as our record low of -6 degrees, which was set back in 1943, and then our sunrise and sunset are here at the bottom of your screen. So for today's weather headlines I was talking about earlier, we've got those spring-like temperatures today with really pretty warm conditions, and then we've got some rainy conditions later tonight, and then another chance of snow in store for us Saturday. So for the regional high temps, we've got a temperature of 65 degrees down at our Camden campus, 60 degrees up in Newark, 67 all the way down in Baltimore, 57 out at State College, and then only 49 up in Oneonta with a temperature of 56 in Providence. For the regional low temperatures, we've got a temperature of 40 degrees in Oneonta, 43 in State College, still a pretty warm low temperature of 56 all the way down in Baltimore, even warmer in Camden at a temperature of 58. Newark will be experiencing a low temperature of 50 degrees, and then Providence will be experiencing a low of 51. So checking out our radar, you can see that there is this little band of rain right here over in central Jersey, and then the showers right over there will be moving in for a little bit of rainy conditions throughout the day today. But what I really want to talk about over here is this heavy band of precipitation, heavy snow that will be hitting us Saturday night, bringing, it's a pretty short system, so it shouldn't be around for a lot, but it's really strong, so it will be dropping a lot of snow. Probably 2 to 4 inches, maybe up to 6, but it's a little early to tell right now, and I don't want to get you guys too excited. All right, so back to today. We've got a high temperature of 62 degrees with cloudy conditions all day with a southwest wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So going throughout our day, we've got a temperature of 50 degrees at 10 a.m. with cloudy conditions. We're going up to 61 by 2 p.m. Those cloudy conditions still unfortunately staying around. 6 p.m. we've still got a warm temperature of 59 degrees, but unfortunately those showers will be moving in. And then at 10 p.m. we've got a temperature of 56 degrees with rainy conditions. Tonight we've got an overnight low of 52 degrees here in New Brunswick with rainy conditions and then a southwest wind at 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow we've got a high of 56 degrees with a chance of AM rain and then winds out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour, but it's going to be even windier with gusts of up to 20 miles per hour. And then tomorrow night we've got a low of 25 degrees, cloudy conditions, and then northwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So we've got a pretty nice couple days in store for us, and back to you guys.
Thankfully, it's getting warmer. I'm really tired of wearing 3 sweaters to class every day.
Me too. We still have more exciting news and events coming for you later on in the show, but we'll get right to it right after this.
Attend Heritage 2018 as Rutgers celebrates Black History Month and discusses the history and influence of Afro-textured hair. The event will be a full-day conference beginning with a keynote address by Chris T. Donaldson, CEO and founder of the Thank God It's Natural Hair and Skin Products. There will be a variety of workshops to choose from, like a do-it-yourself lesson on how to create hair conditioners and masks from food items straight out of your kitchen. This year's event will be held on Saturday, February 24th at the Livingston Student Center from 12 to 8 p.m. There will be a reception including vendors, food, music, performances, and more. The conference is free and open to all, but don't forget to RSVP. For more information and registration, visit ruoncampus.rutgers.edu/heritage.
Welcome back, Rutgers. So we just had the weather and it's supposed to be super warm this week. Do you have any plans for the warm weather now that you won't have to wear 3 sweaters everywhere you go?
Honestly, like today it's supposed to be like 62 degrees. It's the high, so I'm like super excited. And I love how like for New Jersey, like we think that like that's so warm.
Yeah.
But like I have friends who like live in like Florida and stuff and they're like 60 degrees, like we're freezing. Like we're wearing sweaters and stuff and I'm like 60 degrees, like I'm ready to like go in the pool. I'm like, ooh, warm weather. Like
I know, I have cousins in Texas and California, and anytime it's below like even 80, they're like in puffer jackets.
Oh, exactly.
I
And
know.
we're like 60 degrees, this is beautiful. It's like summertime already. Like
I know, even 50, I'm like, wow, it's really
I know,
warm
50,
out here.
right?
Yeah.
I'm like only a light sweater, not the thick sweater.
I know, like okay, I can breathe now. Just wear a tank top, no coat or anything.
Right, right. We have tons of amazing on-campus news for you, so let's get right into it.
Awarded with a Nobel Prize. However, the 2018 Tyler Prize for Environmental Achievement comes pretty close. Paul Falkowski has been awarded for the Tyler Prize for Environmental Achievement for his decades of leadership in understanding and communicating impacts of climate change. Rutgers has the honor of having Falkowski as one of their distinguished professors in the departments of Earth and Planetary Sciences and Marine and Coastal Sciences, and is founding director of the Rutgers Energy Institute. Falkowski has studied biophysical processes controlling ocean productivity. His research continues to be an influence in various researches stemming from the microbes to changes in the Earth's atmosphere. Falkowski will be officially presented with the Tyler Prize in a ceremony in Washington, D.C. at the Willard Intercontinental Hotel, May 3rd, 2018. So this is really exciting for him.
Right, and congratulations to him. This is so well deserved. Climate change is something that isn't really talked about or, you know, doesn't have like widespread news sometimes, and it's really important that he's being awarded for his achievements.
Yeah, I know, and climate change is something we really have to be aware of because what we do today will impact people for generations to come. So I think it's good that we're being very conscious about what we're doing now and taking a stance to make things better.
Right, like I took an environmental sciences class last semester and like it was so eye-opening. Like I didn't realize like how much of an impact we as individuals can make, because like people think like like what I do won't really change anything, but like it's actually really important because if every single person makes these small changes, like it can result into something great.
Yeah, every single thing we do counts.
Right, and on to other revolutionary things Rutgers professionals are doing. Discoveries are always being made at Rutgers University. According to Rutgers, New Jersey medical school researchers, there is a new treatment that could help as a better drug therapy for individuals with asthma and other respiratory disorders. Louis Uola, a lead author and immunologist at Rutgers, New Jersey Medical School, said he and collaborators from Shanghai University in China examined over 6,000 compounds and identified a drug called TSG12, which relaxes muscles and opens airways for those with asthma. While asthma continues to affect over 300 million people worldwide, he and other collaborators developed TSG12 from a protein called MT2, which helps to relax airway smooth muscle cells and open the airways in their lung tissues. With the critical side effects that come from the various drugs taken by individuals with asthma, he has managed to discover a drug that is both non-toxic and more effective in reducing pulmonary resistance. Yola stated, "There are a growing number of patients with no alternatives because the current treatments either have critical side effects or aren't working. We hope this will give patients a better option." Medical breakthroughs are always so to have taken place at Rutgers.
I know, and this is also super important because his research is helping so many people with this condition that may choose not to seek help because they fear the side effects.
Right, it's like so amazing that like this is more effective and it's also non-toxic, because it's kind of difficult to, you know, find something that's effective and non-toxic, because either there's going to be side effects, or if there's no side effects, it might not even work.
Yeah.
So it's amazing that like he found a way to like get both of these things together.
Yeah, and I think it's something that everyone's really going to appreciate. Next, we're going to talk about other things that are happening on campus that impact our Rutgers community. So, if you're a cookie fanatic and especially love cookies shaped like the Rutgers are, then come out and join Rutgers Tag Team and the RUAA Scarlet Council as they host their I Heart RU cookie giveaway. They want to show their love for Rutgers by giving out free cookies to the Rutgers student body. And we all know Rutgers students love free things. If you would like to grab a cookie on your way to class, stop by their tables on today at the College Avenue Student Center from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. and the Livingston Student Center from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Food pantry donations will also be accepted, and if you make a donation in return, you'll receive a free t-shirt while supplies last. For more information on this event, go to facebook.com/Scarlet Council. So this is also another thing that Rutgers is doing. It's hosted by the Tag Team, which is Teaching Annual Giving. So what they're trying to do is teach students about philanthropy and giving back to their community, and the importance of helping the university after they graduate. So I think giving students cookies and educating them at the same time is just a great way to do this.
Right, it's an awesome event, and like most students, like they don't really need that much convincing to go to any cookie-related event.
Or any free event.
Honestly, any free event. So like it's awesome that, you know, they're able to use that as a tool to help them and like spread the word. And like it's awesome that they're also taking like donations to the food pantry as well, and like, you know, helping, you know, better our community.
Yeah, really teaching about giving back.
Right, and you know, I love how the dessert is like a school-related event, you know, like school spirit, because like we also have the engineering week. So another awesome event taking place at Rutgers is the Engineering Spirit Day. So if you're in the School of Engineering or just want to help celebrate, come join the Engineering Governing Council as they host Engineers Week, Spirit Day. They are requesting for everyone to come out in their School of Engineering apparel and add an interactive message to the E-Week post-it board. They will be providing free food and prices for those in attendance. This event will be on Monday, February 18th, 2018 from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Bush Student Center. For more information or to check out the full list of E-Week events, visit their website at soe.rutgers.edu/eweek 2018. So this is an awesome event for engineering students and all their friends to like get together and support engineers.
Yeah, and it's an awesome way to celebrate engineering and teach other people who aren't engineers like myself about the importance of engineering and fun ways that engineering is being involved in our lives.
Right, it's awesome, and it's like also nice to like recognize all the engineers that like, you know, without them, like where would we be, honestly? Like they're so important to our society, like all the engineers now and all our future generations of engineers as well.
Yeah.
It's awesome to celebrate them.
Yeah, and this is also a great way to expose like young kids to like the fun of engineering. So I think it's really important. So we still have a lot more show to go through, including an interview with Priti Kantesaria, who's from the School of Engineering. So sit tight, and we'll be right back after this Paint the Town Scarlet piece.
Hey Rutgers, I'm Chloe Cooper here at Warblin Rec Center celebrating the end of National Engineers Week with the popular Cardboard Canoe Races. Let's go check it out. How many people come out to this event each year?
So we've been doing this event for about 5 years now, and each year we've progressively gotten more and more people involved. And this year we have 22 teams participating.
I supported the Cardboard Canoe Races because it's a big event of E-Week, and I really want to do some volunteer for the E-Week, part of the School of Engineering.
Do you think it would be fun to build and race your own canoe?
Yes, it is. I watched a video on YouTube, and people are like racing. I sit down and trying to save their canoes.
It is very strange to be doing all of this, but as an engineer, I just love to pick like the randomness of things and see if they could work together. What we learn in class doesn't really pertain to cardboards and material and structural integrity of cardboards, so that's what makes this competition so exciting.
What made you want to be a judge for this event?
I've been looking for opportunities to engage with the school, come back as an alumni. I graduated in the class of '02, and I want to give back to a curriculum that's given me a heck of a lot.
Do you have any advice for canoe builders?
All right, so I think a good canoe, first and foremost, has to stay afloat. Second, it's got to get you there in style. Third, if you're not going to get there, I want to see it facilitate a very dramatic, entertaining bailout.
Do you have to be an engineering major to participate in any of the events during National Engineers Week?
Absolutely not. Engineers Week, National Engineers Week is all about sharing our pride and passion with the public. Whether you're a third grader, a middle school, high school student, it doesn't matter what age you are. We just want to share our love and passion with the entire community.
Can you believe how much fun that was? Until next time, keep painting the town scarlet. I'm Chloe Cooper, RUTV.
Welcome back, Rutgers. I'm joined by Priti Kantesaria from the School of Engineering, so thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So to start us off, what is the School of Engineering and what are some of the different subjects they offer?
Yeah, so School of Engineering is just a school to teach engineering disciplines, which basically includes applications of science, technology, mathematics, and things like that in order to create new materials or create new objects or, improve systems in general. And some of the majors that they have, there's so many of them, but mechanical and aerospace, electrical and computer are very popular. Other ones like biochemical and chemical engineering, biomedical. I'm an industrial and systems engineering major, so I'm really partial to that, but there's really so many more innovative majors as well.
So we're actually, I actually have a lot of friends who are in the School of Engineering, and they're all super passionate about their classes, their majors, and they feel so strongly about it. So what are some of the challenges of being an engineering major?
Yeah, so some of the challenges of being an engineering major, it really stems from like a heavy course load. So we have a lot of like maybe 4 physics you have to take or 4 math. So it ends up being just like a lot of like really difficult classes. But I feel like in the end, any student can do it as long as you put your mind to it. It's nothing too unmanageable.
Yeah, I feel like they all have a lot of late nights where they're all struggling with like calculus or physics or something. So we're actually talking about Engineers Week, which is coming up next week. So what are some of the things that happen during Engineers Week?
Yeah, so there are actually a whole bunch of events happening. On Monday, we have Spirit Day, so it's going to be a good opportunity to come to the BSC, get coffee, write about what engineering means to you, and at night we have a Rube Goldberg competition, and we also have like a demo fair, so students can show off really innovative research projects. So I know a girl made like a huge claw machine. Ooh. And then the next day we have interns present at night, so students will be presenting about internships they have to Lockheed Martin, and you can network a little bit. And during the daytime we have the CEO of MongoDB, Priti Kantesaria, coming, which is a really awesome opportunity. On Wednesday we have Young Engineers Day in the morning, which is a great outreach event for 3rd to 12th graders. And then on Thursday, we have Bring Your Teacher to School Day in the morning. So people who had really influential STEM teachers are coming to Rutgers, and they're just learning a little bit more about what STEM is at Rutgers. And at night, lastly, we have Cardboard Canoe Races, which is a segment you guys just saw. It's a fantastic event. It's all duct tape and cardboard boats, and it's going to be a really great time for alumni, faculty, staff, and students to all get together and have a great time.
So out of all those events, do you have a favorite?
I do actually. It's Cardboard Canoe Races, mostly because it's such a fun event and it's really stressful to plan, thinking about how much cardboard you're going to need, like is this much duct tape going to be enough? But in the end, it's such a great payoff because everyone has a great time, whether or not they sink or swim. It's a great opportunity to just see everyone come together in a great way.
So do you bring your own cardboard and duct tape or everything, or it's supplied to you?
Nope, everything's supplied to you, and of course at every event there's pizza and lots of giveaways, so there's a lot of reasons to come.
So I actually saw the PTS and I watched the event last year. So is there any way that students that aren't engineers can participate, or it's just only open to engineering students?
No, everyone is welcome to participate. Everyone's welcome to come. So all of our sign-ups are online on our website, and so there's lots of opportunities for students, even outside of engineering, to learn more about engineering and what we like to do.
So where can we go for more information if we would like to learn more about either Engineering Week or the major itself?
So for more information, you can go to soe.rutgers.edu and then /eWeek 2018. So if you get rid of the / section, you can just see all the information about engineering at Rutgers, but the eWeek section will give you everything you need to know about the events, how to sign up, and how to participate.
So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
This was an awesome interview. So we will be speaking to Ashley Cornish later on to give us the weather for the rest of the week, including eWeek next week. So we'll be right back with you after.
It's important to stay safe and be aware of your surroundings on and off campus. Need some tips on personal safety and how to look out for others?
Yes!
Well, you're in luck, because Night's Watch Safety Program is coming to Rutgers. The goal of this campaign is to focus specifically on physical safety, provide programming to change the misperception that Rutgers isn't a safe place, and educate students about the resources on campus. Here's some useful tips to stay safe. Lock your doors at all times, even when you're just going next door. Most thefts occur in less than 1 minute. Get to know your neighbors and people on your floor and building. This will make it easier to spot strangers. Take precautions when walking alone on campus, especially at night. Keep personal belongings in view while in class, the library, lab, etc. Don't update your Facebook or Twitter status with your location on it. Don't put where you live or any other personal information on your profile page. This makes it easier for thieves to track you. To learn more about the campaign, be sure to visit staysafe.rutgers.edu.
All right, guys, so for our extended forecast for eWeek next week, well, today we've still got that high temperature of 50 degrees with cloudy conditions with a temperature of 25 with a low temperature of 25 degrees. Saturday, we do have that chance of snow up to 4 to 6 inches. We'll keep you updated on that throughout the week with Weather Watcher. And then we've got a high temperature of only 38 degrees, so a lot cooler. And then a low temperature of 30 degrees. Sunday, we've got pretty cloudy conditions, partly cloudy skies throughout the day with a high temperature of only 48 degrees, which isn't that bad. Still pretty cold, but not the worst. And then a low temperature of only 37. Monday, we've got a high temperature of only 41 degrees. Let me show you guys right here with a low temperature of 20 degrees. And then Tuesday, we've got a high temperature back up into the 60s with a high temperature of 61 and then a low temperature of 42 with pretty cloudy conditions throughout the rest of the day. And if you want to stay updated for forecasts that aren't Wake Up Rutgers, you can check out the Weather Watcher team every 15 minutes on channel 23.1. Check out our Facebook page, RU Weather Watcher. Follow us on Twitter at RUTV using the hashtag RUWeather. So tweet out, I want to see all your different weather pics. And then if you just can't get enough of us, check out our website, weatherwatcher.rutgers.edu. I hope you guys have a fantastic week and see you next Thursday.
Well, Rutgers, that'll do it for today's show.
For more events happening this week, you can go to getinvolved.rutgers.edu or ruevents.rutgers.edu.
Follow us on Facebook by searching RU Network or follow us on Twitter by searching @WakeUpRutgers. We love hearing from you.
Tune into Monday's show with Manuel Silva-Paulus and Kim Peterman for more Rutgers news.
Thanks again for tuning in, and to Priti Kantesaria for joining us. I'm Adia Dauti.
And I'm Ivha Enike-Ekhelar. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week, Rutgers.